Australia all-rounder Glenn Maxwell has retired from one-day internationals to focus on next year's T20 World Cup. The 36-year-old has played in 149 ODIs since making his debut in 2012, winning 2 World Cups in 2015 and 2023, plus a T20 World Cup in 2021. His top score came against Afghanistan at the 2023 World Cup when he struck 201 while batting and is arguably the greatest ODI innings of all time. Maxwell came in with Australia on 91-7 and despite battling severe cramp, he hit an unbeaten 201 from 128 balls to clinch victory and secure a semi-final spot. Maxwell also hit the fastest century in World Cup history in 2023 off 40 balls against the Netherlands, before Australia beat the hosts India in the final. His last ODI came at the Champions Trophy in March, during which Maxwell felt like I was letting the team down a little because of his fitness. He told the Final Word podcast, External, that he then spoke with Australia's chair of men's selectors George Bailey about the 2027 World Cup and told him, "I don't think I am going to make that. It's time to start planning for people in my position to have a crack at it and make the position their own. They are moving in such a clear direction, so this gives them the best look at what the lineup is, leading into that next World Cup." Nicknamed The Big Show, Maxwell ends his ODI career with 3,990 runs at an average of 33.81, with 423 half-centuries. He has the second best ODI strike rate of all time, 126.70, and as an off-spinner he has claimed 77 wickets. Cricket Australia's chief executive Todd Greenberg said, "Congratulations to Glenn on what has been one of the most exciting and influential one-day international careers in the format's history." Glenn's ballistic batting has lit up the cricket world and been one of the cornerstones of Australia's continued success in the 50-over game, including his heroic role in the 2023 World Cup triumph. As with other greats of the game, crowds have flocked to grounds just to watch Glenn bat, and children have been inspired to pick up a bat after seeing him put opposition attacks to the sword with a breathtaking array of shots. Maxwell's most recent game was with the Punjab Kings in April, but a hand injury ruled him out of the rest of the IPL season. He has played in 116 T20 internationals and hopes to feature in the 2026 T20 World Cup, which takes place in India and Sri Lanka from the 8th of February to the 8th of March. His level of natural talent and skill is remarkable, added George Bailey. His energy in the field, underrated ability with the ball and longevity has been superb. Fortunately, he still has much to offer Australia in the T20 format. All things going well, he will be pivotal in the next 12 months as we build toward the World Cup early next year. The greatest ODI knock of all time, without any doubt. Michael Vaughan was adamant. Just moments earlier, Glenn Maxwell smashed his 10th six to complete an extraordinary double century and seal an astonishing win over Afghanistan that put Australia in the World Cup semi-finals. "You are probably going to get people saying it is the greatest innings of all time," former England captain Vaughan said on BBC Test Match Special. "I've never seen anything like that. Australia had no right at all to win that game. set 292 to win. Australia were 49-4 when Maxwell walked into face, and just about survived, a hat-trick ball from Azmatullah Omarzai. Australia then slumped to 91-7. Maxwell was dropped twice, on 24 and 33, and also started to leave the field on 27 before. Much to his surprise, he was reprieved after opting to review when given out power. From the moment Mujibur Rahman spilled the second of those catches, neither Afghanistan's bowlers nor batsmen. Cramp issues that left him collapsed in agony at times could stop Maxwell. With 100 runs needed, he was struggling to run. By the time it got down to 75, he could barely move his feet to play a shot. Not that it mattered. Maxwell's hand-eye coordination and ball striking was nigh on perfect as he finished with 201 not out off just 128 balls, a knock somehow even better than his World Cup fastest century off 40 balls against the Netherlands last month. Maxwell's historic innings is the first time anyone has made a double century when chasing in a one-day international, and the first by a non-opening batter. "What Glenn Maxwell has done tonight is a miracle," said TMS commentator Jeff Lemon. Australia captain Pat Cummins, who contributed 12 in an unbeaten stand of 202 with Maxwell, called it the greatest ODI innings that's ever happened. But is it the best in men's ODIs? To help narrow it down, we have selected 9 other sensational ODI centuries in a winning cause. Read more about them and rank your top 10 below. India was 17-5 shortly after Dev arrived at the crease, but the all-rounder struck a then-record ODI score of 175 not out off 138 balls at Tunbridge Wells. It remained the highest score by a batter at number 6 or below in ODIs until Maxwell's exploits against Afghanistan. Widely regarded as one of the greatest ODI innings, Richards clattered a then-record individual score, which would stand until 1997, despite wickets falling around him at Old Trafford. Richards was on 96 when West Indies fell to 166-9 but put on 106 with last man Michael Holding to finish unbeaten on 189 off 170 balls.